Hey, you guys, welcome back to Charlie. Be more careful, y'all. You know we haven't had a little nice sit down about some tea. So my tea is popping hot for me because of the fact that I try to avoid certain situations, and sometimes I think I'm being tested. You understand what I'm saying? So, what happened was I was at the shop, right? I was at the shop, right? They took us to the shop, right? The van that come out here, like a bus. It's not no van. It's bigger than a van. Like a little school bus. The small ones, but this one ain't yellow. It's white. So no, it looked more like a medical transportation type truck. So y'all, when I tell y'all I got this from Dollar Tree, it's the bomb. You literally nice and moist. So I was like, when she pulled up, I was like, yeah. She was like, wow, it's not even that many of y'all. And I was like, wow, this is the first time I've ever seen it. So, hardly no people in here. So anyway, I was like, yeah. I said, I said, yeah, because I'm only going to get a couple things. I said, and then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there, I'm getting my stuff. Mainly everything that I got was for my dude. Like, it was things that I had wanted to get for myself. As far as like these ingredients that I want to get up. At least I wanted to at least get a couple of them. So let me tell y'all. So I'm in the line. I go to the line to check out. It's this lady there. She's in front of me. Mind you, her cart is over full. So she's, putting her stuff on the conveyor belt, steady chatting, chit chat, 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 chat with the cashier or whatever like that. Steady putting stuff on. So I come up, whatever, and I'm like, okay, let me put a couple things right here. Right there, y'all, that part where you can sit stuff at before you put it on a conveyor belt. You can sit like a few things right there or whatever. So I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, can you hand me that or whatever like that? And she was like, I'm still putting stuff on here. And I was like, I said, okay. I said, this is a separator right here. And the lady, even the cashier, said something to her about it. And then that's when, like, maybe 5 minutes, the guy that was on the van with me, he knew that I was one of the ones that was like, I wanted to leave early too. So he seen me. He was like, yo, he was like, she out there. I said, see if you could get her to, I said, see if you could get her to wait till I said 5 minutes. This bitch, this bitch, call herself. She had mad shit. She went, oh, and this happened, and. Bitch, put the shit up there. You know I'm trying to hurry up. Even the lady, the cashier, know us that come in there. We on that bus. She was like, "Oh, that's the bus." I was like, "Yeah, that's the bus outside." And this bitch wanted to take all along, and then was trying to act funny, like as if I was trying to, um, I don't know. She thought I was trying to add my food in with hers, or because she was like, "Well, I'm not done yet." And I was like, it's cool. I said, because it's a separator right here. And I wasn't going to let the separator run up. I was going to hold it. I was going to hold it until the lady got to her last bit of stuff that she had to, the last little bit where I was able to let the stick go and my stuff started moving up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all would have seen that, y'all would have been like, oh no, this bitch got a motherfucking problem. I said, oh hell no. Yeah. Yeah. I was mad. I ain't even gonna lie. I was mad. Cause I'm to myself like, this bitch is really taking offense to some bullshit that I don't like, bitch, I don't she was just being fucking rude. And my thing is this also, I think she was a little racist. Because anybody, come on, how is anybody going to add their food in with yours so you pay for it, or that I'm trying to take up room? Neither one was going on. So I didn't understand that shit. So anyway, the guy that one of the guys that had got dropped off with us know that I was one of the people that was like, yo, I'm trying to, I'm only getting a couple things. I'm trying to leave out early too. You know what I'm saying? So he was done. So first he came to the register to check out where I was at in the line to tell me, she, I think he said she outside. He said something to her. He said something to me. I can't remember what it was. Then he walked away, and then that's when I didn't see him go outside, but I seen him come back. He was like, she outside. I was like, oh, for real? I said, tell her, I said, give me 5 minutes. So when I said that, the lady at the register was like, that works the register, she was like, oh, that's the van. And I was like, yeah. I said, that's the van. Yo, this bitch was trying to be smart. But you know what? God, I don't know if God was testing me. But I'm going to tell y'all, I ain't get out of line. I didn't say nothing. All I said was, it's a separator. I'm not going to take up your room to put your products on there, basically. And I'm going to leave this shit alone. I said, because the devil is working on me. I'm already banned from a fucking bank. I can't be banned from this ShopRite because this is the only ShopRite that they take us to. So I was like, you know what? I was like, calm down. I was like, my ride about to come soon, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to leave out because the van is about to be coming in a few. I'm sorry, guys. I had to make sure I had all my stuff, my keys. So anyway, I said, something just was like, something said, don't feed into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of bullshit. And it's not worth it. Because I know how I am. I know how I am. I would have read that bitch up and down. And then they would have kicked me out. Because they would have been like, oh, she's the aggressor. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I just took it on the chin, and I was like, whatever, because I don't feel good. And not only that, I'm not trying to get banned from the ShopRite. Hold on, guys. I'm back, y'all. So anyway, I was like, calm down, just chill. It's not worth it, or whatever. So then, when I was done, she was still out there. See how God works? That's why I said I'm being tested. For some reason, I said that. I said I'm being tested. For real. Because y'all don't understand how that right there could have turned into something really big. Because I felt like she was being a little racist towards me. And then she was just being like, as if she's like one of them soccer moms that be like, "Do it, my son. I seen that. You're not going to get over on me. Or my son. She's one of those white ladies that does that shit. Yeah, she's one of them. But I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not even going to let her take me there. Because I'm going to punch that bitch in her face. Beat her the fuck up. And then I got to get locked up. And then I'm going to need to be bailed out. And we ain't got no money to be bailed out. I ain't got no money to be bailed out. So I was like, take it on the chin. Keep it pushing. I got out there. She was still out there. I had time to even bag my stuff up the way I wanted to. So I was like, yeah, I said, that was God. And I passed it, like, because it wasn't worth it. It really wasn't. It really ain't. So sometimes, guys, when you see that people, you get into a situation, and you know how some people could be so rude. If you can just extinguish the fire by not, like, picking at that person because they're picking at you and shit. It's not worth it. Just be like, God, get me through this. I can't go through this because it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit gets started. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit get out of hand. You know? And I was like, nah. I was like, I know I ain't got no money to get bailed out. This bitch probably do, but I ain't got no money to be bailed out. But it was like she was so rude about it. It was like, you didn't have to be like that. But I'm going to tell y'all once again, I didn't want to get banned. And number two, I ain't want to beat the bitch up. Like, if I would have beat that bitch up right in there. Then I would have court mad charges over her. I would have court charges over her. And she could have sued me, man. These people out here, you got to watch it, yo. You got to watch your steps. For real. You got to watch your steps out here. You got to watch what you say to motherfuckers, too. Because these motherfuckers out here, they carry bones. Yes, they do. They carry bones, baby. Believe that. Yeah. That's why one of the ladies was like, I was like, I love to see the turkeys and the don't tell me this lady ain't coming today. And the deers. She was like, you need to come outside more. Like, mind your business. How do you know that if I'm coming outside at all? How do you know if I don't take my own little walk somewhere else? Like, come on now, come on. I think tomorrow I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do bingo with them. Smoke like two blunts and then walk over there. Yeah. Get some of that dumb shit they be giving out. They be giving out dumb shit. For real. And then I can understand how they could sit up there and let people win back to back to back to back to back to back. So for each win, she gets an item. Like, come on. Like, I think that's so fucked up. Like, I mean, 2 times, that should be enough. You got a whole thing of load people in here that's trying to win items too. Yeah, so. And you know what? I never really see her like I never really seen her buy like a lot of food. Every time she get on the bus, when she coming home from the shop, right, she just be having like, she be getting like a case of water. I saw her do that twice. That's why I'm like, then you get another case of water. Why didn't you just buy 2? I drink too much water. I get fucking heartburn. Sometimes I be wanting water too. I gotta drink it while it's cold. Because when it started coming down off that coldness to damn near room temperature, because y'all know cold water get warm fast as fuck. Not warm, but room temperature rather. Whatever that temperature may be. But yeah, y'all, I had just wanted to let y'all know that because that shit crazy. Like, I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe it. And I was like, and the rest of my day was good, like I said. But I did, like I said, that happened. And then I had to go back home. And then I had to catch a lift to the train station. And then I had to jump on a bus, even though I could have took the train, but I had to jump on the bus instead because it lets me off right there where I needed to be at. And when I came out of the pharmacy, like when I got off the bus and I started walking, I started feeling faint. Like I started feeling faint, and I was it was a nice day, but I was sweating. Oh my God, y'all, I was sweating so bad. So when I came in there, you know what I mean, I told I didn't even get there until like about, I forgot what time it was, but it was like the early afternoon when I got there. So shit, I was gonna say, yeah, so I when I went in there, I told them my name and everything, and then I sat down because they got like two little chairs on the side in the pharmacy. So I sat down and whatever because I was not feeling good at all. Like all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere. It just, I already knew I was sick. I had a head cold. But then when I got off that bus, for some reason, y'all, for some reason, my body just was like, it was like, it was terrible, and it felt very bad. Like I felt so bad. So after that, I caught a cab from the pharmacy to the DMV, and I dropped off my tags because I no longer had that card anymore. And it just was like, I don't know. I called my dude. I was like, yo, I told him, I said, listen, I said, I don't feel good. I don't know what's wrong with me. I said, but I don't feel good. I said, I feel real, real bad. Real bad. So, he was like, come home, come home, come home. And I'm saying to myself, like, damn, I didn't even pay my phone bill. So, I just couldn't do it. I jumped in that motherfucking Uber, and I did get him to stop at the store down the street from my house where I live at and go in the smoke shop and get me some wraps and shit. Yeah. But everything ended well except for when I got home. I had the chills. I was cold. I really didn't have no appetite. I slept all day after I came back. When I came back home, cause I caught an Uber all the way home. Yeah, I did that. I'm trying to think, how much was it? It wasn't a lot. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Cause the lift that I took from my house to the train station, that was like $9 and some change, I think, or whatever. And then the prices change. That's why I like, when you know you really, really want to use a Lyft or Uber, don't go in there and not knowing what you want, because when you opt out of the app and go back in, the prices is going to be higher. You got to grab them prices while you can. So yeah. Yeah. So, oh no, guys. I don't know. Hopefully, if the bus don't come, then but I don't even want to do that. Okay, I see what time it is.